Let's get your first course in Kajabi created, structured and built out in 30 minutes. Whether you've invested in Kajabi or you've just started a trial, what's the point of having Kajabi and not having a product? So let's get it created. Doing this can be a bit of a learning process, and I've been through that process. So you can go through it much quicker just by following along. The best thing you can do to thank me, if you want to, for creating this, is to like and subscribe and ring the bell so you get notified of new videos that I create for you. So let's get into it. What you're seeing here is a screen when you first log into Kajabi. Once you've added your name and your email address, this is where you will arrive. And this is like a brand new site for Kajabi for a new user. So you'll see here that opt-ins is 0, comments is 0, members is 0, sales can't even load it because it's not even set up. And then down below this, there is some guidance about getting started. So you'll see, learn the basics. First part, create a product. Second part, package the product. Third part, sell the product. And then set up your site, your website. And you can also get access to free live training every day. There's a course here, Kajabi University, so you can get into learning more about how Kajabi works. So for me, it's resume course, but for you, it'll be probably start course. Okay, so there's plenty of resources where you can get more help on this. But I wanted to give you an introduction on how to first get started. So down on the left-hand side menu, you'll see you've got website, which is not set up here. In fact, none of these are set up. You've got your products. You've got sales. Let me show you what's under some of these things. So your website, pick a theme to get started, okay? And then you're designing your website. You've got pages where you can add pages to your website, whether they're landing pages or lead generation pages or standalone pages. You've got your navigation over here where you can design all your different menus and you can assign different menus to different pages should you so wish. You've got a blog. So Kajabi allows you to do blogging inside here. And then you've got analytics, which measures how effective your marketing is. Then if we look under products, you'll see there are no products here at all. We'll come back to that very shortly. Then under sales, you've got offers. And in order to sell something, you first need to create an offer. So if you have a product that needs an offer with a price and the conditions and payment methods all linked to it so that you can sell your products. And you can have different offers. You could include 2 products in an offer if you wanted. Or you could sell 1 product and then have an upsell to another offer. You can create coupons, either in bulk or singly, to entice people to sign up. You can also have affiliates. So if you want people to sell your products and you give them a commission, you can manage all this inside Kajabi. Then you've got marketing. So this is where you put in your basic details, your company logo or image, and then you can also set up a custom domain. So at the moment, the site is whatever you put in at kajabi.com. But if you want your site to be www.myamazingsite.com, then you can put a custom domain in here. And it will point this all to your custom domain, which makes it look a lot more professional than having it's actually mykajabi.com at the end. Okay, and then down here, you've got the last one, you've got people. So this is where you add all your people in, the people that are on your courses, and also the people you're marketing to as well. Because once you've got marketing set up in here, you'll have other things under marketing, such as email, where you can do email marketing and stuff, which will appear, but you need to set all this up first. And then you've got assessments. So you'll see, for example, in the Create, Launch and Sell course, there are assessments at the end of each module. You can make them compulsory or voluntary. You can make sure that people have to attain a certain percentage in order to progress to the next module. I tend not to do that. I make the assessments optional, but it's whatever works for your audience. The stuff down here is all about your site details, site settings, and your account settings. So I'm not going to go into detail about all these at the moment, because I could probably spend a whole day on going through all this stuff. There's a lot in here. But what I wanted to show you today particularly was creating a new product. So let's create a new product. So I'm going to create a course on fishing. So in order to create my fishing course, I click on New Product. This then gives me a choice of all these 7 products. So I could have a blank product and start absolutely from scratch, or I could use a template for a mini course, or an online course, or a drip course, which means that you For example, you could have a course that lasted a month and people would get access to one of 4 modules each week. And they wouldn't be able to move forward until the date came when you dripped the next module to them. You can also create a membership. And a lot of people like to do this. There are pros and cons of memberships. It can be good to get lots of recurring income every month. It can be quite a challenge to keep people in there, to retain your members. But if you want to do it, that option is inside Kajabi. You can also create a coaching program. You may have heard of Brendan Burchard. So you could actually use his outline that he uses for his coaching programs within Kajabi just by clicking Get Started. And of course, you can create a community, which is the 7th one. And that's a bit like a Facebook group. So I'm going to choose online course and click Get Started here. Firstly, it asks me to put in a title. So I'm going to put in Paul's fishing course. And we need to put a description. So we'll put something in here. Okay, and then I need to put in a thumbnail for the product. Now you'll see down here, it says recommended dimensions of 1280 by 720, and then pick a file. So I need to create an image for here. Now you may have already created one, but I'm going to show you how quickly you can create something using Canva. You can use the free version, you can use the paid version. I start with the free. If you want more content that comes with the pro, then it's about $100 a year, I think, something like that. Or you can pay monthly. It's slightly more expensive per month if you do that. So if I say create a design and I want custom size, so remember it said 1280 by 720 was the recommended size down here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to choose this. If you haven't already created one, it won't show this, and you'll just type 1280 720 pixels in there. And that gives me a blank canvas in order to put something on. So I'm just going to click on photos here on the left, and I'm going to type in fishing. People might like to go fishing with their young sons. So I think that's a good one. So all I need to do is stretch that out so it covers all the canvas, and then I can move it about like that. And that's it. And then I can put some text on here. I can add a heading, which I'll just put is fishing for carp and bass. I can make it bigger like that. I can then drag it around and put it wherever I'd like. So let's put it there. When that line comes up, that means it's in the center. I could change the color of all this. So I can just drag that across to highlight it, click on color, and I could change it to a dark blue. Okay, and then all I do is I click on download. Download it as a PNG, which is what it says. The size is already 1280 by 720. Just download the file, and you'll see it automatically comes down. Okay, so go back to Kajabi, pick a file, and then it says you've got all these places now. You can upload all the stuff to Dropbox or Google Drive, or you can have a link or various other social media bits. But I just choose a file, and then I choose where it might be, downloads. There it is. The file's uploaded. If I want, I can change which part of the picture I want, but I don't. I want all of it because I know it's the right size. It's 1280 by 720. So I just leave it all selected, click on save. That uploads it. Wait for the picture to appear. Once it's appeared, click submit. And it now goes away and starts putting the course together. So here we go. It's built out our product. Now the first thing I can do is I can click on preview. And if I do that, it opens another tab. And you'll see this is what my course looks like before it's had any customization whatsoever. Now I can change the look and feel and I can use different templates, but I'm not going to get onto that for now. What I'm going to show you today, I'll close that tab again. In fact, I'll close Canva for the moment, is how you can change this around. So we've got our course introduction, and that's made up, if I collapse that, you'll see that the modules that are in there are course introduction, the fundamentals, the what, the why, the how, advanced tips, course wrap-up. So, for example, if I go into the what, the why, the how, and I click on that, Kajabi already helps you in here. It says this mini course. In fact, that's not a mini course, but it's the part that you would put if you were having a mini course of what, why, and how. and it tells you what to put in this part if you're using this part. Now, for this course, I'm not going to have a what, why, and how. I'm not going to have why you go fishing, okay? I'm not going to what you go fishing for because it's already in the course name, really. What I'm actually going to do is I am going to delete this module. If I go here and click on there, and I try and delete the category, it won't let me. This action, are you sure? And it won't let me. It says categories with posts or subcategories categories cannot be deleted. Move or delete the existing posts or subcategories before proceeding. So what I need to do is go to each of the posts in there and delete the posts. So pull down that menu, delete post to confirm, and then the what is the last one. We'll delete that, delete confirmation, and now the what, why, and how, I can now delete it, and you'll see it's gone. So I'm going to keep the rest of these modules. If I click on expand all, you'll see that it has the individual lessons or posts, as Kajabi calls them, in here. So it gives you some structure. You can change these, you can delete them, you can add to them, you can rename them, you can do whatever you like with them. So I'm going to add another couple of modules. So we're going to have the course introduction, then the fundamentals, then we're going to have module 1 and module 2 in there. I'm going to click on add content, and I want a module. So these are categories and these are posts. And you'll see here at the top, you can choose new category, new subcategory, or new post. I'm going to click new category, and I'm going to call it just module 1. And module 1 is how to find the lake. Okay. And I need an image for it. So let's again go to Canva, create a design, custom size, 1280 by 720. Go down to photos, search for whatever I want to click it on. Okay, there's the lake where I'm going to go fishing. How beautiful is that? And cover the whole of the photo, have it exactly as you want it on there, download it, and I just name that lake. Okay, and then I go back to Kajabi, select an image, upload an image, choose a file, and there's my file, lake. Save it, I don't need to resize it. And wait for the picture to appear, and then I can choose create category. You're on a roll, you created your first product, go to the next step. So let's click on go to the next step, just to see what it says. So now it says you've picked a blueprint and title, you've previewed the product, which we did earlier on, and now add a description and thumbnail. So let's click on edit product details. Okay, well actually we've done that, so let's save that and go to the next step. Okay, so now it says create a post. So let's create a post. And in fact, rather than just clicking on there, I'm going to do it the way I'd normally do it. So I'll click on products, click on here's the product, Paul's Fishing Course, click on there. So what I'm going to do is I've got module 1 down the bottom, but I want module 1 after the fundamentals before advanced tips. So we just click on those 2 horizontal lines and drag it up to where you want it. Let's add another category, which is a module, and we'll just call it module 2 for now. Okay, and this will be how to bait your hook. This is pretty basic stuff. Okay, and I need to select an image. So all I'm going to do is go back. I'm going to delete that picture. I'm going to put hook. Click on there, drag it across, and download that image. That's done. I then select an image, upload an image, choose the file. There's the file I just created in a few seconds. Save the file. Wait for the image to appear before you click anything, then create category. Okay, now module 2 has been put at the bottom, so let's drag that up to where we want it, just after module 1. If I preview this, which you can do at any time, you will see that They don't appear. Where's it gone? Course Introduction, Fundamentals, where's Module 1 and 2? Well, Module 1 and 2 are not there because they're in draft. So you'll see here it says draft. So click on there and then you can choose Publish or Drip if you want to drip it over a certain period. And you don't need to bother with lock for the moment. I don't think you'll ever need to use it. But just choose Publish, and then same on that one, we'll choose Publish. Now if we preview the course, you will see that Module 1 and Module 2 appear. But there's nothing in them at the moment. So what we need to do is close that preview window, is we need to add something into the modules. You can split it down into multiple subcategories if you wish. For now I'm going to keep it simple. I'm just going to create a new post. So the new post is, this was finding a lake, wasn't it? So we'll call it Looking at Maps. Create post. Or look at maps. Okay. And if I click on that, you'll see that it comes up with the title, Look at Maps, the category that it's in, and I can change that at any time, just by that pull down menu. And here I can choose whether I just want to put text in. So I can say this is a lesson about finding lakes on maps. And I can save that. I can add an image as a thumbnail. So if I select it, now here, because I've already uploaded some images, if I want to use one of those again, I can do that. So I can say, let's select a recent image, and it will come up with the images that I've already got. Now I haven't got one on maps, but I could just choose one of these and then click submit, but I'm going to cancel that. And I'm going to go back to Canva and I'm going to create a design. Same size as before. I'm going to go click on photos. I'm not going to bother with text on here. That's quite a nice one. All right. Covers the area. Download. Download again. And then just call it maps. That's done. Back to Kajabi. Select an image. Upload an image. Choose a file again. Choose maps. Save that. And that just here, that will appear. And there we go, and then we can save that. We can now upload either we can have no content, which will just be the text. We could upload a video, or we could upload an audio file, or we can upload an assessment. Now you don't create the assessments here, you have to create assessments elsewhere in Kajabi that we saw in the menus at the beginning. So let's say we're going to upload a video. Now I haven't got a video about finding lakes on maps, but I'm going to pretend that I have. So let's say pick a file. What is Kajabi? And this gets to about 80-something% and then it's done for some reason. It stores it, you wait for it to appear. You'll see it's uploading it. You can now click save. You do need to wait till it gets to this stage, otherwise it doesn't save. Once it's uploaded that, it will then start encoding it, which doesn't take long. Now, Kajabi uses Wistia as a hosting platform for all its videos, and you get unlimited video storage. Actually, if you went to Wistia and wanted what you get through Kajabi, just the Wistia subscription would likely be more than you are getting through paying for Kajabi and all the increased functionality that you get with it. So here we go, that's uploaded, and I can actually click on there.
You're serious about your online business.
Okay, and I can watch the video there. All right, this is not obviously the right video, but it demonstrates how you can upload a video and how easy it is. You need to save it. Don't be worried about saving it too many times. Just worry about not saving it enough. All right, now because it's in draft, you won't see it until it's published. So click on published and then click save. And now, like everything else, we can just click preview. And that will come up and show you, here's the module 1. It's got the one lesson in it. Here's the lesson. It shows the thumbnail that we uploaded.
You're serious about your online business, but the tech stack it takes to run it, not so much. Who says you need 14 different tech services and tools?
As I mentioned, if we just refresh that, you'll see it doesn't. If you upload a thumbnail, it will show that at the beginning of the video, which I think is quite nice, and it shows it here as well. And as soon as the video starts playing, it shows the video. So definitely upload thumbnails wherever you can. Okay, so I can close my preview window. I can go back into Kajabi. Let's just summarize a little bit what we've done here. So we've taken a course template, we've removed pieces that we didn't want, we've added a couple of modules, we've dragged them into the place that we want them in the course structure. Inside those modules, one of those modules, we've added a lesson, or a post as it's called, and we've previewed it. And if we want to preview what the course looks like now, at that point you can preview that, and you'll see it starts to show module 1, which we probably wouldn't call it module 1, we'd call it something slightly more exciting or stimulating or appropriate at that point. But you can see here it shows that we've just watched a little bit of the video. There's the thumbnail that we uploaded and created, and there's the start course button. The other thing that we can do here is we can start renaming all these if we wanted to. You can expand each of the categories, or if you've actually got subcategories. Remember, we got add a content, we've got subcategories we can add, so we can expand or collapse either categories or subcategories, or we can just click expand all, which opens everything up so you can see everything in your course. We'd probably rename these, so you just click this, and you wouldn't call it concept 1, you'd call it something like using bait. I'd put a thumbnail there. I'm not going to go into Canva and show you any more of those. I'm sure you got the hang of that. And you don't have to use Canva, obviously. You can use whatever you'd like to create your images. If you want to use a stock photo site, you could do that. Personally, I like to be able to add text and add different features in designing my thumbnails and my images in there. Like a lot of people, I just want it to be easy and quick, which Canva makes it for me. So you can start building your course structure here. As you've seen, it's really easy to change about, to rename it, to move things about. If I wanted to, using bait, actually I wanted that. I didn't want that in there. I wanted that in module 1. I just take it and I just drag it into module 1 and have it wherever I want it. And that's how easy it is to move stuff around. But that's how easy it is. It really is very, very easy. And you can even move your modules around, as you see here. So that's an introduction on how to get started with building your product in Kajabi. If we preview it, again, you'll see it looks like this. So I'm going to give you a little bit of a quick overview on how to customize the look and feel of this. So I'll get rid of the preview window again. You'll see here, there's customize. So I click on customize. Now there are various templates you can use. Here again, we click on customize. And this comes up with the layout for the page. Now you'll see on the left-hand side, we've got various sections. We've got header, and I click on it and it opens all the various parts. We've got search bar, which is here. We've got hero section, which is here. Welcome body, product syllabus, product sidebar, and footer. What I can do is, rather than having to click on these, I can just click on the part of the page. So in this bit, it's given me this image in the back as a default. Well, I don't really want that image. So I'm going to choose select image and select a recent file. So I'm going to use this image here as a background image. And there it is. Now you can change the size of this bit here, where you've got spacing. And you can choose large, which makes that part bigger. You can choose extra small, which makes it tiny. I quite like medium. I think that was about right for that. Because you don't want it all to be header or hero section as it's called. But you'll see here it puts the name of the course, and then it puts here the subtitle, if you like, Learn to Fish for Carp and Bass, what it's about. Okay, so product information. I can choose to show title and show description. If I didn't want to show it, the description, Learn to Fish for Carp and Bass, I can just untick that and it's gone. Okay, but I'm going to put it back. Then if we go further down, start button, we can call this what we want. If we don't want it to say start course, we could say something else, start program, and there it is. Once somebody started the program, it will show resume course or resume program, whatever you want to put in there. Once they've finished it and they log in, it'll say whatever's in this box, start course over or restart the program, whatever you want to put in it. And you can change the size of bits, so I can make that button larger. And I can make the button full width or more full width if I want. And I can change the bottom color. So let's have it orange and then save that. And there we go. You can choose any color you like. If you click here, you can choose any color. You just put the hexadecimal color code, which you can look up online, put it in there, and it will give you that color. So let's save that, and then we'll go back. And then I'm going to click on this section. I can say, don't show the syllabus. I can say, just show the categories. Or I can say, show all of it. So show the posts as well. The welcome body. So we could have a video here. If you want a video, just above here, upload a video or have an image. So let's select an image. Let's have a recent one. So let's have the hook. Okay, we'll just have it like that size. Okay, and then we save that. So if we want a video here, so let's select a recent file because we've already got that video uploaded just to save some time. We've got this uploaded as an image. If I then choose save, and I have to choose show welcome body in this section, this will display. If I uncheck that, it goes away again. Okay, so I have to click that. It shows the image, but as soon as I start playing, it shows the video. So welcome body, show welcome body. Okay, and there it is, and then save. Product sidebar, course progress. This is here. Do you want to show the course progress? Product image, get rid of that if I wanted to, but I want to have it there. And here, do I want this instructor bio? Actually, it's me. Title, I'm going to say teacher. I'm going to take out the bio completely, and I'm going to choose save. And that's all it puts in there. But I could put what I wanted in here. Okay, and save that. And it just puts it there. And I can, here we go, I can add a headshot, just select an image, upload a new file, and it'll put it in there. If you don't want to show your face on here, just uncheck that, and it's gone. Okay, I'm going to put it back for now. And then choose save. And that's made no difference whatsoever. Okay, so all right. Okay, what I thought was going to happen was the background was going to change. It's not there. I'm mistaken. So general appearance, background color. Let's go and find a light blue around about there like that. Okay, and then choose save. And now we've got a light blue background. Okay, which is pretty unpleasant, but that's how to do it. And if you wanted to use an image as your background, you could select a recent file or upload another image, and I could have, well, we've already got that one there, haven't we? We've got that one there. So let's just have the map, I know it's totally inappropriate. And then save it. And then our background, we need to make that transparent. So we drag that right the way across, save that. And there we go. Now that's a bit bright in the background. So what I could do for the background is click on black. In fact, I think that's black there. Yes, 6 zeros is black. Save it. Okay, go back to it and then drag this slider across and save it again. And you see what it does, it puts a dark overlay on it. So you can play with that. You can maybe have a little bit darker than that. And it gives it quite a nice look. I'm not sure it really goes with the lake at the top, but I'm just showing you how you can change the look and feel of your course. So I hope that helps, but I think that's probably enough to help you for now. But if you've got any questions, let me know. Did you find that useful? Did you follow along? If you did, you should have your first course created, structured and built out, ready to put your videos and your content into it. You'll see how easy it is to build a structure, how easy it is to use Canva, whatever you want to use, to create the images and maybe background videos that you need to make your course look really professional. And I've also showed you some of the basics of customizing your course, so you can make it personal for you and just as you want to for your students. If you haven't yet invested or tried Kajabi, you can get a free 30-day trial. I'll put the link down below and at the bottom of the screen here. There's no commitment, so if you don't want to use it after 30 days, just cancel it. It won't cost you a penny. Just so you know, this is an affiliate link, so if you do buy it, I get a small amount, which helps me to create more information and helpful videos on this channel. So thank you. Now, I'm just going to suggest a couple of other videos that you might like to watch, but I'd love it if you subscribe and ring the bell so you get notified of other videos that I create for you. I'll see you in the next one.